Hi everyone, my name is Sherry George. I'm from Kingston Law College, Calcutta, and presently I'm working as a legal awareness program volunteer at Lawpanch. Lawpanch is basically a platform. It promotes education to legal mind, all sorts of legal minds who are in this legal community, and as well as it trains the students to take them to a higher level. And not only that, it also promotes legal awareness to the non-legal community, that is the regular citizens of our country. And I, as a legal awareness program volunteer, has been given the responsibility of promoting as much as legal awareness I am known to till date. And today, as a program volunteer, I have been given the opportunity to express and share with you one of the most important codes of our country. Um, as a law student, over the years, I have been accustomed with various sorts of legal news, various sorts of legal advertisements, various sorts of legal acts. We have the codes, we have all sorts of legal aspects I'm aware of. But are you? Are you aware of anything that is available for your benefit these days? Are you aware of the offenses? Are you aware of the punishments that are laid in the Indian Penal Code? Do you know when the Indian Penal Code came into existence? Do you know who drafted it? Do you know that just going by and doing an FIR at the police station would not only help you know what your rights are, the police may mislead you at any time. But do you know what the benefits are? The benefits of the law? No. So here I am to give you a small brief of what this Indian Penal Code basically is. So, the Indian Penal Code was first drafted and brought into existence by the first Law Commission of India. It was brought into picture by Lord Babington Macaulay in 1860, and thereafter it was revised multiple times. And then it got lastly revised by the very famous Chief Justice of Calcutta, that is Lord Barnes Peacock. And thereafter it was revised 77 times. It got amended, and the last amendment took place in the year 2018. So right now we have about 511 sections in the Indian Penal Code and 23 chapters, where the punishments are stated right in chapter 3 of this particular code. So this code came into existence in 1862, and it was transferred from the Barney's Peacock. After he revised it, it was transferred to the Governor General of India, and then therefore it came into existence. So why am I giving you such detailed explanation of what this particular code is? Well, this particular code is the only code which has punishments as well as offenses laid in the other half of the particular manual. Well, the manual looks like this. This is the manual. This is the criminal manual, which has three parts. The first one is the criminal procedure, the second one is the Indian Penal Code, and the third one is the Evidence Act. Now, as a law student, I'm supposed to know all the parts of this, but as a regular society, as you all are not really needed to know all these things that are written in this book, but you should know what the Indian Penal Code is. You should know what the particular punishments are there laid down for your benefits. It's not only for the benefits of the legal students or the lawyers who are going to come all the time to help you out. It is for you, for your benefit as well. This one particular code was not just established keeping in mind that all the lawyers are going to be there all the time for you. No, it is for the people, for the regular people who should be looking up to this one particular code. And does the people do not always have to need help. They should know what the rights are. They should know what the punishments, where they are laid, and what can be done after that. The procedures, if you know very well. If you don't know, that's fine. You have lawyers for that. That is when the lawyer's role comes into existence. Lawyers help you establish the particular case, but as regular citizens of the country, you should know what the punishments are. Well, do you even know how many kinds of offenses are there? There are various kinds of offenses. There are segregated in this one particular code. There are offenses related to the body, there are offenses relating to the religion, there are offenses related to marriage, and also childbirth. We have rape, we have dowry deaths, we have innumerable numbers of offenses. And also, the most important part here is the punishments. For all the sections mentioned in the IPC, we have various offenses and also the punishments mentioned just with that. Like, for example, we have punishment for murder, we have section 302 for murder, and we also have the punishment which is mostly like life imprisonment, or you have fines with it. And you also have 7 years of imprisonment, which may extend to 10 years, and you can have also life imprisonment as well as fine with it. So this one code was not applicable to Jammu and this one code is applicable to Jammu and Kashmir as well now, and it does not need necessarily be always applicable to all the countries, but India basically governs and follows the rules that are laid down in this one manual. As we know, the constitution is our Gita, our Bible, our Quran, but this one particular code can be termed as a father for the law students, for the law community. For all the criminal codes are governed and follow the rules, everything that is mentioned in this one Indian Penal Code. So, if I can read out some portions to you, I would definitely look up the book. Well, I strongly recommend all of you to buy this one book, which is available in all the stores that are in. You can go to the courts, you can go to the websites like EBC. You have the Universal Law Publishing House, Kamal Law House. All these law stores have this one book, and I highly recommend you to have one of these in your library. The fiction novels will help you cool your mind, will soothe your mind, but this one code will help you live your life with much more peace, because you will be at terms with law and you will know exactly what to do, what steps would be essential to be taken at the times and the situations which are laid in your footsteps. Supposedly, if you are threatened by a call, if you see a murder take place, if you see a rape that is going to happen, if you have knowledge of it, you can anytime open this one book and look for it. You can know what the punishments are. This is one book, this is one code which will help you know the kind of punishments you should emphasize and apply to a particular accused, a particular person who has committed that crime. So, the Indian Penal Code, here we have chapters like, we have explanations, various explanations, like we have genders, we have explanation for man, woman, court of justice, judge, we have fraudulently, we have dishonestly, document, words, act. All these are the explanations, the general explanations. Thereafter, we have the punishments that are laid in chapter 3. We have punishments for various kinds of punishments. Okay, we have exceptions, we have uh, punishments for abatement, we have punishments for army. Well, this one code is not applicable to the armed forces because it is separately governed by the Army Act, and it is a separate, they have a separate tribunal for that. So, as we know, the information that is inside the armed tribunals are very secretive. They cannot be leaked, and that is the reason we cannot take the risk of having procedures in normal courts. Therefore, it is not applicable to the armed forces, and that is it. So this is it, and I would want you all to please have a copy of this, and it is highly recommended to everyone who belongs to the society right now. We are dealing with a lot of things, and as law student, it is my duty, my job to help you out understand what you should know and where you should find the punishments and everything that is related to the aspects of law. If you like this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, as well as follow our pages on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Instagram as Lawpunch, and give a thumbs up. Thank you. Bye.